freaking
Shadowrun, probably.
Shadowrun.
Oh, you played Shadowrun?
Yeah.
Didn't hear
And we only died a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Hi, friends.
Not a ton, just a lot.
Well, that's good middle ground.
Oops, it's this one.
Yeah, I played a little more after we played on the stream, and like as soon as when we first started the stream, we left the first building, we were accosted by like 3 people and just got our shit beat in immediately, and then that basically continued for the rest of our playthrough. And then when I played on my own, I went for like an hour without even fighting anybody, pretty much.
That's unfortunate.
Nice. Okay, so last time, Gnolls. Fought a bunch of Gnolls. Recap. What'd you do?
We fought a bunch of Gnolls. Chris, your audio is super low.
Is it?
Dan was coming through just
Shazam.
fine, but you were coming through quiet.
La 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 la.
So we fought a bunch of Gnolls.
Go! What the hell?
I don't know.
I like turned it. Open it. Blah 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 blah. Okay, maybe that was a problem. Maybe not. Maybe so.
Let me catch up.
I turned myself way up.
Okay, that's good enough.
Okay.
I'll watch chat in case people start complaining.
Yep, I've got the chat open as well.
Anyway, so we're getting ready to do a recap.
Yeah.
Last episode on Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry, I'll stop interrupting you.
You guys went to Crabapple. You got to Crabapple Harbor, found some dead dudes, and killed the Gnolls that killed them. Then you ran down the road and found a woman that's being harassed by 3 more Gnolls, and you killed them.
Accurate.
And she screamed, "Oh no," when you told her about the dead guys. Started running toward the docks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where we've been sending everybody at this point, so hopefully there's not like more bad guys there.
Yeah, just go to the docks.
Oh yeah, there were like 20 in each one of those 2 buildings on the docks.
Yeah.
You've just been sending people to certain doom.
Yeah. You know what? As long as I don't see it happen, then obviously I don't realize it was my doing.
Right.
So
Right.
it's all good.
Right. You went to the town hall and found a man that seems fairly wealthy was in the town hall, probably the mayor. You
We sent him to the docks also.
Sent him to the docks. Then you went into the building called Moots and found a keg full of ale, because you saw some Gnolls forcing a couple dudes to fight.
Yeah.
In the arena. You saved a dude in the Fine Thread who refused to go to the docks because he didn't want to leave his shop unattended.
Yeah.
And then you went to the arena and you blew up some Gnolls.
We sure did.
And then I can't remember the names that I gave the dudes that decided they were going to help you.
Frank and Zazzy Beats, because Zazzy Beats is awesome.
Frank and
So
Zazzy Beats.
Oh wait, no, I'm Frank. We can't give him Frank.
Right.
Larry Curly and Mo.
One of them is named
Fred.
No.
Francis.
Fred is mine.
Oh no. One of them is named Fleetwood and the other one is named Mac.
Fleetwood Mac. Yeah.
I think that's appropriate.
Just as long as it doesn't get us demonetized.
Yes. Oh, as long as we don't play their music.
Yeah, you're right.
What did you see? They didn't see anything important.
We'll show their sheet music.
Just realized I had our private conversation about overlays in the chat in the stream.
You can't
Oh,
just let people know about our overlays.
My God, our secrets. No.
Oh,
Those are our trade
Ah.
secrets.
Oh no.
Well, I
Trade
can give that secret away.
secrets.
I make them all in GIMP, and I make them all as pink as I possibly can. Because why not?
Pink.
Pank.
All right.
Now they know.
So these two dudes decide that these
There it is.
Fleetwood says, I'm Fleetwood. This is Mac. This
Yes.
I didn't bring my
we're
pencil
used to
here today.
fighting in the arena, but not forcibly for gnolls. We usually do it for sport for the people, and they always treat
find
us
my
real
pencil.
nice. They throw us gold and roses and all that. And
That is
Awesome.
we can't
so
let
favorite.
this atrocity befall them without trying to do something about it. So we're coming with you. And they pick up their weapons
There we go.
and get ready.
They're going to do the thing.
It's a couple of human dudes. They're not
Yeah.
real big like Frank, but they're they sort of got like wiry muscles.
There you go. What was that? Who beeped?
Was not me. I don't think.
Boo-doop,
Boop, 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 boop.
boo-doop, doop, boop, 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 boop.
I heard it, but I don't know if it was me.
Ghost in the shell.
My
Oh,
God.
snap.
The defenders
It's becoming
of Cobalt.
sentient.
That is us.
That is us, indeed.
All right.
It's interneting on its own.
Now where you gonna go?
To the left.
Um,
To the left.
What did we see? We estimated about 30 gnolls from because you interrogated one of the gnolls.
Yeah, and they gave us a number of how many we killed left. There's
Yeah.
like 23 or 25 gnolls left. I don't remember which one it was. We killed 3 at the start.
I think he counted about 33 on when he was done with his hands and his feet and your hands.
Oh,
and
that's
feet.
right.
yeah. Counted at 33, and I remember how many it is we killed.
I actually have it
killed-
written down. You killed 10.
There we go.
Okay,
So
so
23.
23 is right. Nailed it.
Got him.
Nailed it. All right. So where are you going now? You should be able to see
Less-
the map by now on the stream.
Yeah. Let us listen for the sounds of chaos and follow it.
Yes.
Okay.
The sounds of music.
You can hear the like general crackling of fire pretty much wherever you are in the city. There's a lot of things on fire. There's you hear a bit of clanging actually on the what would be the east side of the arena.
Clanging sounds like something we should probably look into.
I definitely agree with that statement.
All right.
So,
You're gonna head over to the
I think-
east side.
yep,
Yeah.
I believe we will venture forth to the east.
Alright, you go to the east side of the arena, and I'll say since you guys are inside, you can fairly easily, get to the,
Oh, can we?
like the pulleys and open the portcullises.
Okay.
You open up the the portcullis on the east side, and you see a blacksmith. And he's got like his hammer, and he's like swinging it at a couple more gnolls. And they're sort
Let's
of
go.
they're sort of like chasing him around his smithy that he's got back here in the back of the arena.
I want to go tackle one of them.
Okay.
I just wanna run as hard and fast as I can and just do like I did with the other group of gnolls and just do a flying leap into them.
Okay. There's a bit of mayhem going on already. They're like chasing him around inside his smithy, and he's taking whacks at him whenever he feels like he's got a good chance of hitting them. One of them actually does look like they've been hit. He's got a fairly big bruise on his shoulder.
I'll follow up at least so I can maybe start whacking at some of them.
Yeah, I wanna try and tackle one of them.
Okay. Let's say like roll for athletics. And then Falcom can roll as well. For, I guess you can just roll an attack.
Okay.
I only got a 14.
Did you? Oh, you rolled in our private chat.
My bad. I can do that in the group chat if you want, or we can just let that 14 stand, and I'll roll in the proper one next time.
We can just go with 14.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and have him roll like a dex check, but with disadvantage since he's currently focused on this blacksmith.
Sounds good.
He does not pass.
Why can't I send?
They're
Okay,
a little
well.
too far apart for you to spread out and hit both of them.
That's fine. I was only going for one. I kind of figured if they're both running around, I wouldn't have a chance to hit both of them.
But you tackle one of them, go ahead and roll a d4 for damage.
Nice.
Using your body as an improvised weapon.
Once I hit level 4, man, that's going up to a D6. Do I get to add my strength modifier to that?
Sure.
Or just a D4? Okay. 7.
7.
Apparently 7 is a popular number.
Well, yeah, it's one more than 6.
You know why all the other numbers were afraid of 7?
Are you gonna attack the
7, 8, 9.
Because 7 was a registered 6 offender.
Uh,
Wah, wah, wah.
I can't even encourage that.
So are you attacking the other Gnoll or the same one?
I'm gonna attack the other one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you rolled. Yeah, go ahead, roll for hit.
I did. It was 15.
Oh. Did you roll your... Okay, oh yeah, no, never mind. Never mind. I'm caught up now. I see what's going on here. And then you also did 7 damage?
I did.
Are we
Somehow.
just air tackling these things? Is that what's going on?
No, I'm actually
what
giving
I'm
it
doing.
No, he
doing a
actually
regular
hit it.
attack.
Yeah.
I'm hitting him with my good old fashioned shillelagh.
Alright, now it's time for initiative.
What do I add to that? +4.
Ugh. I know who won't be getting a turn soon.
Whoop. Come on. Snap to be able. No. No. Chrome, be nice to me.
You can't tell it what to do. You're not its dad. I guess I should roll initiative too. Fuck. 1D. Oh no. D20 plus. Ooh, look at me. 17.
Tie.
Snap.
Somebody bonged.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
I heard it.
I mean, that was me. Maybe. Or was it me?
It was the whiskey key.
I don't know what it was.
It was something. That's for sure.
All right. So, let's see.
Chuck can go first.
They might all be dead
Okay.
before I get to go. And that's
Maybe.
all right.
Gotta roll initiative for 5 people myself. Because 2 Gnolls, the blacksmith, and the arena combatants.
Do you, I don't know how you track it, but I track in Excel.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Or-
doing.
Yeah, that way you can just sort by number largest to smallest.
Yep,
Gold.
it is pretty fantastic. Jesus Christ.
Is that, are you guys hearing that?
Yeah, there's
The
something wrong.
doodle-doo. Is that your computer, Tyler?
I don't know. It's not mine. I hear it.
No, it's
Oh.
me, and I don't know why it's coming through. A fucking.
Gnat over
I
here.
almost don't want to know.
Your Windows sounds are being intrusive.
I
And
think. Oh, I
then-
think they're. It's Google notifications. I can just kill Hangouts on this.
Hmm.
Oh, you can't because Hangouts is fucking stupid.
Hangouts will never die.
Y'all use the new Chrome yet?
Oh, dang.
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
If it auto updated, sure. But if it
Square
didn't,
now.
my God,
What?
That's
those
the only.
monsters.
That's the only changes that I can notice. Tabs are square now.
Unusable.
I know. I want to re-download the previous version.
Unusable.
I'm going back to Aaron Explorer.
That's right. Wait
said,
a second.
said no one.
They're square there too.
My God.
They did
gotta
it
go with Edge.
first.
Shit.
Edge is also square. There's nowhere to go.
Opera.
Gotta-
Opera. You can go to Opera.
Or Firefox.
Firefax. I have
Um,
Firefax, but I don't like it.
Hobbs goes
use,
first.
I use Vivaldi.
Did you
Then we,
did
That's
you
a
say
version of
Frank can
Chrome.
go first?
yeah, let
Ish.
Frank go first.
Okay. Hobbs is holding his action. Frank, you're up.
The guy I tackled, is he on the ground along with me?
Yeah, you're both on the ground. You're both
I
prone.
would like to stand up.
Okay.
I would like to activate my rage. And then I would like to
Jump on him again. No.
just hammer the shit out of him with my big ass hammer. And
Okay.
since he's prone, I get advantage, correct?
Right.
If you like it like that, Chuck.
I like it like that. My first attack is a 16. Second is a non-natural 20. Does that hit?
Yeah, 20 hits.
All right. 6 plus 5. And I've got my savage attacker, so I'll get to roll my damage twice and take the higher.
Nice.
I got 10 both times, so I do 10 damage.
10 damage. Dang. Snow's fucked up.
That's a lot of damage.
He is looking pretty darn wobbly.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll let you call it when you're ready, Hobbs.
All right, so we're gonna try to attack that same one that Chuck just smashed
Okay.
from above with advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, you still have advantage. He hasn't had a chance to stand up yet.
Ooh, 21.
Hard to beat.
9 damage.
Nice.
You don't want to see if you get a natural 20?
If you got advantage, roll twice. Even if the first
Yeah.
one hits, the second one may be a critical hit.
All my hits are critical hits.
Oh, snap.
60% of the time.
Nope.
All
All of them. 60% of the time. Okay, well, he's dead. You just, like, smash his face apart.
Like the mountain
Nice.
did.
Hey, spoiler alert, man. I haven't gotten to that episode yet.
Except instead of
I didn't say to who.
instead of super strength, you just rip his skull apart with your claws.
That's fine.
Alright. Nola's dead. After Hobbs and Frank, it's
The Gnoll has been
Star Bear.
Nullified.
Hey, there's another Gnoll. But it's
There's
not
another Gnoll.
right.
There is another Gnoll.
I'm gonna
Go
very
get him.
gently stab
There
him.
was another.
And he looks slightly more vicious than the other and a bit taller.
Oh, hold on. I need to add my thing to it because I'm dumb. 11. Does an 11 hit?
No, an 11 does not hit.
All right.
Should have added more things.
Yeah.
Start shouting random numbers.
Bounces off of his hard leather armor. Or glances off, I suppose. Now it is Mac's turn.
Who? Oh, Mac. Duh.
Yeah.
Mac's got like a big, like, maul.
Attacks with a water pipe.
He attacks with a broken fire hydrant.
Oh, fucking hell. Mac.
And he kills himself.
Mac ODs.
He sort of misjudges how beaten up he already is from the scrap with Fleetwood. And he is a little wobbly. He swings the hammer and it comes up a little short. He almost clocks himself in the ankle. But he manages to not do that.
What a dingus.
That would bring it to Falcom.
I'm just going to go ahead and hit the same one again.
The dead one?
No, the one,
No,
the
the
one
one he
that
hit
was
was dead.
stabbing.
Oh, okay.
Not dead yet.
Oh, a non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20.
And 7 damage again.
Okay.
All right. That is apparently just how it's gonna be.
He's looking bloodied. And that brings it to Fleetwood. And Fleetwood has a scimitar.
Skimtar.
Yeah. I was
And
debating about making that correction myself.
A skimitar.
Scammed hard.
he does not accurately judge his surroundings, and he slices one of the posts in the smithy
Boy,
when he goes to take a swing.
these guys don't seem like they're very good fighters after all.
No.
Fleetwood Mac's fighting ability is about the same as Fleetwood Mac's musical ability.
Yeah.
Suck. Right now, Ashley. Alright.
You're about to get in a fight over there.
I said Fleetwood Mac too many times and she finally caught on.
All right.
Please don't tell me she just caught on.
It is the blacksmith's turn. And he's gonna swing his blacksmithing hammer. Fuck. Jeez. He does
Also
like a
misjudged.
wild overhead swing and like hits one of the struts for the canopy over his
Man.
smithy.
These guys are gonna cave the building in on us.
One
I'm
of
not
them
sure they're not doing it on purpose.
maybe. Hey, we'll
Secretly,
kill
they're
him by
working against us.
Yeah, that's what it is. This is a trap.
It's an interesting fighting technique.
Before you start jumping in on the make fun of them train, all right? Sex Star Bear, you missed too.
That's fine. They still need to be made fun of.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well,
Suck-
now
yeah.
it is the Gnoll Fleshnar's turn, and hopefully he sucks just as bad as they do.
Critical hit.
Probably.
And he's gonna come at the blacksmith. It's the most recent person to take a swing at him. And 2 of those are hits.
He is ripped in half.
So he takes a swing with his short sword, misses, and then he comes back with the short sword, connects with the second swing. And that's going to be 7 damage. And then he comes back after the second swing, lunges forward, and oh boy. Let's see here. Trying to remember how much health the blacksmith has, if he died or not.
Boy, I hope not. That'd be unfortunate.
No.
We haven't had a chance to send him to the dock yet. His death won't matter to us.
He is not dead, but he looks pretty terrible. Yeah, the Gnoll, like, swings at him, misses, comes back and hits him the second time, puts a big gash across his chest, and then lunges forward and, like, goes to rip his throat out, but he goes slightly to the side and rips a big chunk out of his shoulder.
He's a hungry boy.
Very hungry.
The blacksmith kind of falls to one knee, sort of shocked and in a severe amount of pain at the same time.
Shocked and only a little bit dying.
Yeah. But that brings it back to Hobbs. Or no, it'd be Frank. That's right, because you held your action. So
So
And I
the
always. hold my action.
The big guy is about to get hugged.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna
Get around to him with your arms wide open.
Since
You get the Aerosmith song going.
that was Creed.
Creed, that's right. Never mind. I was thinking of the wrong thing entirely.
Since I am raging, I
I'm
have
upset.
advantage on that athletics check, and so that would be a 17 to just hug the shit out of him.
Okay.
Literally.
He's gonna do an opposing strength, which he fails, and he is now hugged.
He's now
He is now hugged.
Now you guys can beat up on him easier.
Is it just me or is Chuck or Chris scratchy to anybody else?
My little
Kind
scratchy.
of comes and goes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm hearing
my whole computer setup seems to be having small periods where it just slows down a whole bunch.
Oh, okay.
Which
I
doesn't
don't know if
make
I'm
much
catching that.
sense to me because the temperature's not bad, and I don't think that I've got any.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
No, I'm just hearing a
yeah.
weird popping noise.
Somebody's got a stormtrooper mic.
Yeah,
that's
that
one.
one's not me. That popping is not me. I hear it too.
It could be. I might have to. Well, I might have to do a thing with my headset every now and then. It gets a little goofy, and I just have to reset it. It did tell me I needed to restart my computer before I started using it, which I selected to not do. So that may have something to do with it.
TK1138.
You should restart your computer after this.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. There just wasn't a lot of time.
You don't look like a guy with a plan.
Alright.
Because I think I'm seeing it on, now that I have voice meter up, I kind of see it every now and then where it just ticks up.
Yeah, so
nothing going on.
So Frank has this Gnoll grappled,
Hugging the shit out of him.
and his Hobbs cheering.
All right, so we're gonna try to unarmed strike his hug target. I likes.
Natural 20. That's max damage.
I'm gonna try and switch back to the fee fine and see if my stormtrooper stops.
What's the maximum amount of damage you can do?
It's a good question.
What's your damage die?
D4.
So what's your strength modifier?
7.
There you go.
Your modifier?
No, his total is 7.
Oh, the total damage you can do with one strike is 7. Okay. And you do
Doubles, right?
you do 3 strikes with unarmed strike, don't you?
If I add the flurry.
Oh, okay. You just do 1 strike.
Hold on. Yeah, it's 1 strike on arm. You get 2 more with the flurry.
Alright. So you did 7 damage.
Aye.
Okay. So you do 7 damage, and you knock a couple of his pointy teeth out and dislocate his jaw. And now he's just like whimpering. And yeah, he's like bleeding out of a few different places. And he looks like he's right at death's door.
Should we interrogate him, and then we can let him free? And by let him free, we can tell him we're gonna let him free, and then have Hops kill him.
Ooh.
We're gonna let him free from this pathetic existence. He
That's
knows
right.
his life.
I've
Be a
released
pretty
you.
rough interrogation. He's just got his jaw dislocated and a couple of his teeth knocked out.
Okay. Well, when I'm squeezing him,
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Hey, if I let you go, are you gonna be cool, man? All right. I'll let him go.
He like sort of looks around, really scared look in his eyes. And the blacksmith spits on him.
I'm gonna point out, like, just so you know, you deserve that loogie. But you're over here being a dick.
He just sort of stares at
No.
you.
And I say, I promise you nothing. Palm strike him and knock his head off.
Okay.
I'm not gonna stop that from happening.
He goes.
not either. He doesn't seem to have
And then,
anything useful to contribute to us, so
Yeah. Did we find out before why they're attacking the town? Like a wizard gave them intelligence, so now they're
Something like that.
now they think it's a good
Right.
idea.
Yeah, the Gnoll that you interrogated said that they've always been physically superior, and now they have your intelligence. So there's nothing to stop them from taking over the world.
So I
Yeah,
want to
the
bring.
wizard Dinkeldorf or something gave it to him.
I want to bring the head with us.
Yeah, the Grand Wizard Dingledorf.
Okay. He rolled at disadvantage to try and dodge that, and did not succeed. Doesn't even matter what you rolled. He's-
Yeah, I'm tying his hair into a knot and carrying on my belt.
Okay. Yeah. You just like unarmed strike him, like
Yep.
right
Head.
in the same place where you dislocated his jaw, and it just like crushes the rest of it.
I didn't even need to come into contact. The force of wind coming from my hand knocked his head off.
all you gotta say
Sheared
is
his head off with wind.
if you're gonna be carrying that thing around, just make sure not to get any on talcum. We don't want to stain his pillowcases.
I'm not worried about it. I'm using it as attractant for Fred.
That's rude.
I told you he was an asshole.
Has Francis been
Alright.
behaving pretty well as we did all this?
It's the usual routine with Francis. Like, he follows you warily, and then when combat starts, he hides in a corner and pisses himself.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He pisses
If he's
just a
too
little
close,
less every combat, though. He's starting to get used to it.
Yeah. As long as he stays out of arm reach, I'm probably not going to throw him at anything.
Okay.
Eventually, he'll be a good boy, and I'll give him a couple knives, and then I can throw him at people.
Hold your arms out.
Yeah. And the blacksmith sort of like does his best to stand up straight and like grabs his arm and like
Does he
pops
seem
it
like,
back into place. Like,
Does he seem like he'll survive on his own?
yeah, you ask him that, and he's like, "I'll manage."
Okay.
Hey,
I'm just-
if you go to the doctor, I've been sending all the other survivors. if you want to go team up with them.
I'm debating about laying some of my limited healing on him, but
Yeah.
I have such
We're gonna
a
need
small
that.
amount of
He
spell slots.
said, is there anybody there defending
That's what we're sending you
Thanks.
for.
them? He's like, well, I'd better head that way.
Yeah, we cleared it out, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we came from the docks and fought everything there, but
Okay. Yeah,
yeah, who knows what it's like right now.
he says, thank you for your aid. And he
you got it, Steve.
starts walking toward the docks. He's like, the name's Barnum.
You're welcome, Steve Dave.
Your circus sucks.
Fucking adventurers.
Mm.
He disappears into the sunset.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm not mad
He's not
about
even
that.
going to the dock. He's going somewhere else. He's like, I'm
He
done.
just leaves. He's like, fuck this. Goes out the north gate of the arena.
Nice.
Nah, he goes toward the docks. So what are you doing? Where are you going now?
Do we hear any signs of struggle or see any more plumes of smoke to go investigate?
You can hear a few, like what is it?
Are there any IEs in the
distressed
distance?
whinnies.
Uh-oh, they're getting
And-
the horses.
No, fuck that. The horses have
I've-
started fighting with the gnolls.
Yeah.
Let's go kill them fuckers.
The horses
I got
and the nose.
The stays.
Yes.
The horses.
I'm about to fucking suplex a goddamn
And,
horse into a goddamn gnoll.
You see Fleetwood's ears perk up and he, like, his head goes up like that. He's like, that must be Bella's ranch. And he, like, starts running. And
Maybe they're going after the donkeys.
he starts running
Donkey.
Yeah, we-
east and squeezes in between these buildings. The
Alright.
you can see on the, if you're looking at the map, the anvil and the barrel on those buildings. He squeezes in between there. Starts running
Okay.
to the east exit of the inner city.
Oh, I see the thing that says Bella's Ranch.
Yeah.
All right, I'll follow him. But if these are a bunch of, horse conspirators, things might not go well for them.
First conspirators.
Yeah. Horse conspirators.
Horse
Horse-
cultists.
Just be careful, Frank. They're Imperial. They dump their garbage before they go to Lightspeed.
Nice.
Don't want to get that on windshield.
Or on somebody's pillows.
Oh,
Especially
snap.
not on the pillows.
Not on the pillows.
Mm.
Okay. So you follow him around the corner and you get to Bella's ranch.
Do we hear any musical tones at Bella's Ranch?
Boop, 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 boop. That's it.
Somebody got it.
you hear a couple like "Rear,"
Fucking
and then
horses.
Frank. Somebody watch Frank.
I knew I should
And
have
then-
brought my goddamn silver knife.
as you get closer, you can see like there's a couple of stables on the north side of Bella's ranch that are like the sides of it are open, sorta, so you can tell there's horses in there. And from the other two structures on either side of her house, they're more barn-like, and you can hear a couple squeals of pigs and distressed mooing.
All right, well, let's go rescue that cow, because, bitch, I'm a cow.
Yeah. The
Priorities. Get that cow.
The
Whew.
mooing sounds to be coming from the barn on the west side of the house.
All right, as long as we don't gotta fuck with those demon beast horses, we'll be all right.
All right.
I'm a little bit more concerned with what's squealing like a pig.
What the fuck is that from?
Oh, come on.
I know it. It's right there.
I know
God
it.
damn it. Give me help me out. Bail me out.
Squeal, piggy, squeal!
Squeal like a pig for me.
Is that Deliverance? That's Deliverance.
There it is.
Yeah, there we go. It was right there. I'm like, God damn. There's a fucking mustache.
A fucking mustache. Okay. Survival of the fittest.
Bark like a dog for me.
Okay. There are things happening. Give me a moment.
Like, yeah.
Aw, fuck.
Okay, so as you say, we gotta save the cow, cause bitch, I'm a cow.
Mm-hmm.
You run past the opening of the barn on the east side of the house, and how many of you? There's 4 of you. Hobbs. What's your armor class?
14.
You get hit in the leg with a spear.
Oh, that's not nice.
On your left side. Seems to have come from the barn that you were running past.
Damn. Those horses are coming to get us.
Oh,
We
jeez.
should lit the barn on fire.
And it does 8 damage.
Who's it doing damage to?
Hobbs.
Okay. How's the cow?
Fuck the cow. Oh, never mind. You might.
You still hear mooing. The particular barn that the spear seems to come out of is where you're hearing the ree. That majestic cow. Alright. Yeah, you hear squealing of pigs from the barn that the spear came out of. The pigs are attacking you, man. No, you look in the barn and there's one gnoll standing in the entrance, and there appears to be another behind him. And roll an initiative.
I still flip them off.
You're like, ow! Flip
No,
off.
I just flip them off.
My god, why so many sevens today?
Oh, with a stern face.
Oh, excuse me.
And once again,
Okay. Frank, 15. So many sevens.
Tyler, does a rage reset on short rest?
I thought it was long rests. But you should have 2 or something to start with. Oh, you've already
Yeah.
used it, haven't you?
I've already used both of them.
Alright, so it's Frank. It's Frank.
Oh yeah. So just there's 2 gnolls in there.
Mm-hmm.
One's right in the doorway, and the other one is where was the other one?
Like behind him.
Okay, I'm gonna run and
You gonna run in what?
are they close? How close are they?
To
Like,
each other?
right up. Yeah.
One of them's like right behind the other, but like these ones are actually a little bit smaller than most of the gnolls you've been fighting.
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah.
like one of them has like a spear in his left hand, like he's ready to chuck it, and a scimitar in the other.
Okay. Yeah. I'm the bowling ball, and they're the pins. So I'm gonna.
You coming in with a good hook, or
I'm just gonna come right on in, and I'm just gonna try and spear the one in front and hope it carries through to the one in back.
Okay.
And by spear, I mean the wrestling move.
Oh, you're gonna do like a shoulder spear.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Damn.
25.
Yeah, you hit one and like you get him like right in the abdomen with your shoulder. And we're gonna say, natural 20, so that it'll be max improvised weapon damage, which is 4.
Do you want my strength modifier on that or no?
Sure, yeah. So
That would
7.
be 7 damage.
I thought crits were max at doubled.
That's my game.
That's Chuck's game.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
Mine is
forgot.
like something unique happens.
That's right.
But you shoulder him. The wind like immediately gets knocked out of him. He's like and like falls backwards into the other gnoll, whose spear like skims across the top of the first gnoll's shoulder as like you and this gnoll that you just tackled like topple into his legs, and the other one also falls down.
You're welcome, guys.
Nice.
nice.
So there's
Right.
now like a pile of bodies in the doorway of this barn.
This is the best way to combat ever. Just and just fucking dive at everyone.
And pigs squealing like crazy inside.
I'm like Rey Mysterio Jr., just extra sized.
Yeah. By the way, since there's pigs living in here, you're fairly muddy now.
You know what? We can't all come out of this clean
You're-
in the end.
Good thing you went and jumped in there, because I certainly couldn't.
Frank the Barbarian is now mud wrestling with a couple of gnolls.
Does that give me advantage on if they try to grapple me since I'm all slippery and muddy now?
I mean, why not, right?
All right.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
It's gonna be
So we're
like
gonna say
the mud fight in Blazing Saddles right here.
and the one that you tackled actually looks pretty darn rough.
We need to just bust out the 2x4s and start swinging those instead.
And he also it would be his turn, but like he goes to stand up, but from like the combination of you laying down on top of him and him still going like trying to catch his breath, he spends his turn just catching his breath.
Ha!
And then it's the other Gnoll's turn. He spends his movement getting up. So he's got to kind of pull his legs out from under the Gnoll that was in front of him. And then he's going to make couple of attacks at you.
15.
Okay. He's got advantage because you're prone.
So we're all clear. I only have 16 HP right now.
Okay.
Is that your max or just how much you have?
How much I have? My max is 25.
Okay, well, I may need to intervene then.
So the first is a hit. And the second one is a hit. He stabs at you twice with his spear.
Dick. Let's hope he doesn't roll 2 sevens.
Yeah.
Okay. He does 8 damage.
Oh, that's not so bad.
That's tolerable. We can handle that, I think.
I have 8 HP left.
Alright. And that will bring it to Mac. It's Mac's turn. See if Mac can make something happen here. Mac is the dude
It's time for the Mac attack.
With the maul, and he like goes to do an overhead swing and just like clocks the top of the doorway on the barn.
Oh my god.
Wait, you can tell these guys aren't used to fighting, not the arena.
Yeah.
Right. They're used to wide open spaces with one opponent.
You guys are too busy being overly dramatic. You need to chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's totally what it is. They're trying to be super dramatic. They're trying to make a show of it. That'll make it Hobbs' turn.
I'm tempted to hit the damn remaining post on the hall.
Just knock the barn down.
Just get it over with it.
I'm not in it yet, so go ahead. No.
I am. I've only got 8 HP.
Yeah. And
how many were attacking Frank?
One's under me and the other one's attacking me.
Okay. Let's go for the one that's under him.
okay.
Do another unarmed strike.
You'll have advantage on that.
Ha!
Alright.
Okay.
Wow.
Game is unkind.
So with advantage, you got a 7.
You definitely went for that post.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
Hobbs.
evasion.
Hobbs goes for an unarmed strike. Somehow hits the side of the barn doorway.
No, dude, he's got to accidentally hit the post. You got to keep the streak
It's gotta be
going.
that post.
There's no post nearby here though.
He went over and found one now.
I swung and fell into it.
Oh, all right, fine. This is one of those weird, unnecessarily sturdy barns that has a post every like 3 feet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just because Fleetwood and Mac are done doesn't mean the barn should collapse on us.
He made an interesting strategy. Let's see how I play that.
And on that note, it's Sex Star Bear's turn.
Hey!
Time to hit another post.
Hit another
Let's go.
post.
Let's go post hunting. So how many of these thingies are there? Not posts. Yes, how many posts are left?
There's one Gnoll on the ground under Frank, and one Gnoll above Frank that's just stabbed him twice.
I'm gonna go after the one that just stabbed him twice.
All right.
Let's do the roly.
Can get the roly poly.
Do the roly.
And you turn yourself about.
Around. That fucking god.
Fucking god.
Do better.
All right.
Fucking god.
Fortunately, Starbearer does not whiff it enough to hit a post.
Oh,
Damn.
thank God. Jesus.
Am I the only one disappointed?
You
Oh,
actually
no.
you go to stab him and it goes like in between his feet and jabs into the ground.
God.
It is a Falcon.
I think I will probably try and do some healing this turn. Which I think is going to take my turn.
We both have about 8 health left.
Well, I think I can only heal one of you, so.
Go for the violent one.
Go for the violent one.
I'm not sure which one that is.
I'm just insane. He's violent.
Yeah, I'll probably heal our prone friend.
Okay.
It's a touch spell, so I'll have to actually get up there and touch
All right.
to give Frank a little boost.
There's
There we go.
no attacks of opportunity in my game, so do as you do.
Yeah, it just means that if the barn collapses, I'm underneath it now too. So
It means next week we'll be playing with new characters.
okay, and I guess I will probably. Oh wait, I can do one more thing.
This particular barn is not actually like on fire or structurally unsound though, so.
So
We'll see if we
who
You've
else
hit
low
a
on
doorway and one post, so it's still pretty sturdy.
Is anybody else actually low on health?
Just us two.
I have 11 health. I'm fine.
Just Frank and Hobbs, I believe, yeah.
Okay, I'll try and I realized I have a healing word, which is a bonus. I get disadvantage on that, don't I? How does that work if you do 2 spells in the same turn?
One of them has to be a cantrip.
Has to be a cantrip.
You have to do a cantrip and a
can't do that.
bonus, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bummer. Well, my turn's done then. I guess I'll take a step back out of the barn. So,
Who did you heal?
You did 7 healing
You.
to Frank. So you're back up to 15, Frank.
Yay,
I'm
Frank.
back up to 15. Yay!
Frank is back.
All right, sweet. That means it's Fleetwood's turn. You ready?
All right.
Let's see if he can bring the barn down. I'm not in it anymore, so it's fine again.
Oh
Down.
shit. Let's see here. Oh damn.
He crushes the barn.
No, he rolled a 20. He makes up for all of his past mistakes.
He actually He actually rolled pretty good. Well, he's an ally, so it's fine for you guys to know. He rolled an 18.
It's not horrible.
I might be a little disappointed. Go ahead and say that.
And you should, with those prior misses, you should have gotten a crit. Alright. He attacks the
Darkness.
gnoll that was stabbing Frank.
That's a good decision.
Yeah. I can at least agree with that.
And that particular gnoll now also looks particularly messed up.
Okay.
Particularly. And now it's Frank's turn again. What you
So
doing,
there's
Frank?
still one underneath of me, right?
Yeah. Wheezing and bloodied.
And I think that one goes after. Well, they both go after me.
And covered in mud.
I guess I'm gonna stand up, and the one that's underneath of me, I'm just gonna try and just golf club its head off.
Okay.
Make sure you line up your shot. Square your
Line up my
shoulders.
shot. Well, since it's prone, I've got advantage on that golf swing. So 5.
Square your shoulders and make sure you follow through.
24 to hit.
I think that hits, yeah.
That might do it, I guess.
I got my savage
Just
attack.
barely.
Fucking Christ.
That majestic cow is still just barely on the hangouts.
It is
11 damage.
11 damage. You club this gnoll's head off into the barn, and it tumbles, rolls to a stop in the middle of the barn, and a couple of the pigs come over, and they're, they converge on it, and then it sort of disappears behind the pigs, but then you hear some snorts and some crunching.
Damn straight. We can't trust those pigs anymore.
Nobody's been feeding the pigs.
Find something amusing to put in the chat, but it didn't come up. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck that gnoll I killed.
Fuck that gnoll you killed.
Go
Alright.
kill the other one.
That means that it's the other gnoll's turn that stabbed you.
That dick.
And he is going to it's gonna take alright. He's gonna take a swing at you again, Frank.
That dick.
He knows what he likes, I guess.
Oh no, what am I doing? He's not rolling at advantage. And he lunges forward to bite you. And he actually bites you, and
That asshole.
Agreed.
he does 4 damage with his chompers.
Alright. I'm at 11.
And now it is somebody else's turn. It's Mac's turn. Let's see if Mac can do something.
Anything.
Mac
Please.
can do something. Alright. And Mac does 4 damage to this last remaining Gnoll.
Well, it's something at least.
Yeah. And he hits the Gnoll like in the ribs, and you hear a couple of cracks, and now this Gnoll is wheezing. And that makes it Hobbs' turn.
All right, let's claw out this wheezing Gnoll.
Alright.
14 hit.
Yep. And he's gonna die either way, but you can roll damage if you want. Yeah, you claw him, and his throat just like gets ripped out. Starts bleeding all over the place and falls forward.
It's like a Kill Bill movie.
I'm going to keep his tongue and tie it to the hit.
Tie it to his head?
To the other hit.
Oh, tie it to the other head. Okay.
There's 19 left now.
Hobbs is insane. Jeez. I think you've killed 4 more now. So, yeah, there's 19 left.
We're getting close.
Yeah. If that Gnoll you interrogated's count is right, that is.
That's
True.
right.
So yeah, you gonna go see what's going on in the where the mooing is happening?
In the what?
The barn with the mooing coming out of it?
Oh, we're not in the barn with the mooing?
No.
We're in
You started to go toward the barn with the mooing, and you got hit by a spear coming out of the barn with the squealing.
Oh, well then I guess we better go check on the cows.
Yeah. And to do that, you have to run past the stables with the neighing.
Christ. Yeah, I want to pick up one of the corpse that didn't have its tongue ripped out of the Gnoll. I want to pick that corpse up, and I want to bring it with me.
Yeah.
Got a hand puppet in the door. Hey guys.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just gonna throw it at one of them really goddamn hard.
All right. You go outside, and as you're walking past the 2 buildings to the north on the map, are they're fairly open stables, and you can see horses in there, sort of like kicking at a few Gnolls, probably like 3 to 4 Gnolls in each building, and
Those poor Gnolls.
They're like holding on to the reins, trying to sway them back and forth. And you hear one of them shouting, "How do humans do this?" They seem to be trying to get the horses to calm down so they can ride them.
Do I hear that? I hear that as we're walking by, right?
Yeah. You guys all hear this.
I want to call out to them. You have to bow to them first.
And they turn around and they see that you're holding a Gnoll corpse, and that Hobbs has a Gnoll head tied to his waist.
With the tongue.
I still want to kind of try and emote like a bow, like that. You gotta bow to them.
These guys didn't do it. See what happened to them?
The one that was talking, he's like, "What? Why? You killed them?"
No, the pigs killed them.
The pigs?
We were just trying to find out what happened to them.
Pigs don't kill Gnolls. That's stupid.
Man, you don't even know.
Obviously, you've never seen Deliverance.
They had some sharp fucking teeth, them pigs.
There's nothing a pig won't eat, including Gnolls.
He's like, no, shoot him! The 2 Gnolls behind him take out their bows, but everyone here has distracted each other enough that you can just all roll initiative. They don't they don't fire first automatically.
God damn it.
Oh, whoa, that's not. No.
Wait, what? What did I do wrong?
I am destined to follow Chuck.
Okay.
I don't know why my first roll didn't work. Maybe. Yeah,
Because you got a slash after it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. It's kind of like behind the camera, so
Ah.
now I see.
Suddenly I see.
Suddenly you see. This is how it's supposed to be.
Suddenly salad.
Suddenly
Salad
Seymour.
fingers.
Oh no, not salad fingers.
Not salad fingers.
I might investigate beverages real quick.
Go find a rusty spoon.
My spoon is too big.
I'm finding the kettle.
Jesus Christ.
Ashley, we're talking about salad fingers.
Does Ashley love salad fingers?
Ashley's a
want-
huge fan of salad fingers.
I feel
I
like
really
that's
don't
not
wanna know.
true.
I
You
feel
should
like
look up salad
she's-
fingers after.
I'm afraid.
Oh, it's so good. It is fine. I still remember the day Chuck showed all of us at work.
I found the rusty kettle.
Da, 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 da. So many rolls. So many rolls.
At least
Delicious. Delicious.
Deliciosa. Alright.
There it is.
I like
Dang it.
rusty spoons.
Come back from the war, Jeremy.
God.
Hey,
It's just not. I'm not ready for it.
Alright, I
You're never ready
think...
for salad fingers.
There we go. You're never ready for it. You just accept it.
It's like death, right? On taxes.
This will be an interesting fight.
how many of them fuckers are there?
6.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Do we
Do
still
we,
have our barrels of alcohol?
I don't think
do we
so.
still do we
I
still
think
get
you
our
each picked one up.
Yeah, I thought
do we get our opportune attacks?
Oh shit. Okay.
If I check my barrel at him, somebody should light a bonfire at it.
Can someone make fire?
I can.
We got it.
Falcom can make
You throw a barrel.
bonfires. Yeah.
I'll throw a barrel.
Alright. I don't know what our turn order is, but
I should go fairly close to the top. Of course, someone might complain if we accidentally burn all these horses.
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
there's
was
more-
actually just gonna say as soon as you like pull the barrels out and you make like you're gonna throw them, and you say that to each other, like Mac is like, whoa, 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 you're gonna kill Bella's horses.
They're evil beasts anyway.
What?
Made
Nonsense.
of Satan taint and devil fur.
Nonsense. And Fleetwood says, "What have horses ever done to you, friend?"
We don't ask anymore.
They drain the blood of the innocent.
not
Drain the
wrong.
blood of the innocent.
Yeah.
They have done unspeakable horse things.
Super evil. That's why I always stay close to running water in case I need a quick escape.
Okay. But like,
All
you
right.
can't,
Well, if
you
they're gonna
can't, don't kill the horses. Just-
if they're gonna complain about that, I guess I'll just throw the Gnoll corpse. Is it my turn yet?
he's like, we still outnumber them, friend. There's 7 of us.
Yeah,
Or-
but you two only know how to attack barns.
No, there's 6. That's right. Barnum went back to the docks. Damn.
Anyway, is it my turn?
Yeah. You see, yeah, it is Frank. Yeah, Frank goes first.
Is there... I got this Gnoll corpse that I really want to throw at them. Is there a group close enough together that I can maybe hit multiple Gnolls with one corpse?
Oh yeah, they're
2
like,
gnolls, 1 corpse.
cause each of the groups of 3, cause there's like 3 of them in each barn, and they're all sort of like lined up, like one in
Okay.
front of each stable, like trying to rein the horses.
Okay, yeah. Then I want to run
So-
up and I want to, just as hard as I can, throw this fucking corpse
Yeah.
at one of the lines to see if I can, get a strike.
Okay. I'd say about 30 feet will get you to the closest barn, the closest stable.
And my throw is a 16.
All right. So you're throwing it at the Knolls in the northeast stable.
Yeah, whichever one we came across first.
A 16, so 3 dexterity checks.
They won't even know what hit them.
All 3 of them failed.
Your character died. All 3 of them failed?
Yeah.
God damn. This stupid combat I got
So
going is
the,
wildly
the,
effective.
I'm sorry, you killed
like the
3.
Gnoll that you threw, like, hits one of them, like, right in the pocket of the shoulder and the neck, and, like, bounces off of him and collides with the second one. And the second guy, like, falls over, and the Gnoll continues to clatter across the ground, smacks into the legs of the third guy. They're like, hey! No.
I think my turn was effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping I get to go before they do.
This would be one of the Gnoll's turns.
Damn.
Okay. So, that's the Gnoll up front that got hit in like the neck and the shoulder. Say you took like 2 damage from that. And the second Gnoll took 4 damage. The other one was just inconvenience, so.
Those assholes.
Hey.
But this Gnoll decides to fire to answer your tossing of one of his brethren with firing of an arrow from his bow.
I want to catch it.
Okay. Do you actually try to catch
no
it?
ability or capability or
You can-
mechanics to allow me to do that.
You can definitely try to catch it, but I'm gonna say if you roll like super low, you're just gonna stupidly like try to catch it like this.
It's my
You
technique.
basically need a nat 20 this.
You know what?
We believe in you, Chuck.
You just gotta believe.
Yeah, you're given a free roll to try and catch an arrow. Take it. Even if
Ooh, 16.
possible.
Oh no, I didn't hit enter yet.
Oh.
You do not catch the arrow. You may have been better off not trying.
6. Oh, did you put the wrong modifier on the first one?
I rolled to throw the corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
The second one I rolled
A
was a natural
3.
one.
Okay.
I should
Well,
have
silver
just kept my
linings, you
hand
got it out of the way now.
Yeah. You like go to catch it like this, and it fucking like just pierces your hand. It goes like halfway through, so you've got like the back half of the arrow sticking out the front of like your palm, and the tip of the arrow is sticking halfway out.
Technically, he
There's
did
only-
catch it.
Yeah,
I
I
did
mean,
catch it.
did catch it. Ha!
So you catch it.
Possible follow-up for this is I have to go start backhanding.
I was like,
No.
Frank's gonna use it as a weapon.
And you're just like, you go to catch it, and you're like happy with yourself that you caught it, but at the same time, you're just like, ah.
How much damage?
Let's see.
Well, which hand did he get hit in?
7 damage. Yeah, which
Fucking
hand
Christ,
did you
I'm-
try to catch with?
I'm right-handed.
Okay.
So, well,
So
you know
his
which one I
right
use?
Stuck
hand.
my right hand up.
He's not right-handed anymore.
What weapon do you use?
The stranger.
A two-handed giant fucking hammer.
Okay. It's gonna be a
Working out his
while
rapport.
before you wield that effectively again.
Well, I've only got 4 HP right now, so
I know, because we didn't stop to let me heal anybody.
Weren't you at 11?
yeah, and you just dealt me 7.
Oh, I did. Yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind. I don't know.
Yeah,
so
For
you
some
know,
reason, I was
basically-
thinking 6. I guess that's because it's what showed up on the die.
Maybe Frank's cousin Fred will be my character next week.
You'll play as a
No, I
mouse?
think I think Frank's cousin's gonna be named Ralph.
Hobbs is wondering how free Fred's gonna be soon.
Alright.
Well,
It's
if
yeah.
Frank is dead.
It means Fred's alive.
Hopefully you don't die. That'd be
For a little bit.
that's Hobbs' turn.
So, what's your status? I got one that's close to Frank. It's just
One of them is he ran up so he could throw the gnoll at them, so I'd say he's within like 10 feet of them. So there's one that's like 10 feet away, and then another one that's 15, another one that's 20 feet.
all right. So we'll get the one in the
They're
front.
sort of evenly spaced going back down the stables.
See if I can strike his head off.
And the one, the second one in the line of them is prone.
Dan, it's just like when we were barbecuing pork chops that first time and I got that skewer stuck through my hand.
Ah!
So I hit the first one.
Nice. Roll the damages.
Wow. Do I get another roll on that one? It's 4.
Oh, You rolled a nat 1. No, that's your damage.
That was damage.
4 damage. Okay. That means it's the second Gnoll's turn. Ow! That's what the second Gnoll says. He uses his movement to get up, and then he's gonna try and fire his bow at disadvantage. Because he's still in the stables, and there's quite a few posts and things blocking him in the stables. He does not hit anybody. Yeah, arrow sails past you guys into the dirt. And that makes it the third Gnoll's turn, who decides to run out of the stables and run up to freaking Hobbs. And he's gonna take a swing or a stab with his spear. But he also does not hit you. He stabs one of the posts. And that makes it Sexstar Bear's turn.
Hey, I get to do a thing. So, who's where? Because I want to stab all of them.
The fighting currently going on is inside that northeastern building.
Everyone's in there.
Hobbs and Frank are in the doorway. Frank looks pretty bloodied, and there's a Gnoll standing directly in front of him and Hobbs, and then there's a Gnoll that just got up and fired an arrow at nobody, and then I guess there's a second Gnoll standing directly in front of Hobbs and Frank.
The Gnoll that is attacking Frank.
And then, I guess if you're interested, there are also 3 Gnolls staring at all of you menacingly, looking like they're ready to attack in the other stable.
No. The Gnolls that are... One of the Gnolls that's up on Frank's butt.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna attack it.
Yeah, there's... should be...
The one that I just saw hurt him.
Okay.
And another wonderful roll. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Oh, glorious.
That means it's Fleetwood's turn. He's gonna run up and also try to attack the Gnoll that hurt Frank. And that is gonna be a hit from him.
Wait a second, I added the wrong modifier. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Hey, I can do something. Ha.
Ha!
I'm helping, guys.
Helping.
Good job.
7 damages.
7 damages.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. And then, right after you do that, Fleetwood runs up and takes a wicked slice at this guy with his scimitar and cuts his head clean off.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Fleetwood.
It's about dang time.
Yeah. And now it's Mac's turn.
Alright, Mac.
Did I get a turn?
You're right after Mac.
Even though I rolled a
Roll-
13?
Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't put in your fucking new roll. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah, you should have actually... You should have actually gone before the second Gnoll.
No, well, it doesn't really change anything in regards to that. I was just gonna heal Frank. So,
Okay.
and another 7. I think I've done nothing but roll 7s. So, yeah, it doesn't actually
You're playing
change.
the wrong game.
Right. So it doesn't really change much, but Frank gets some health back, and that's my turn. So
Okay. It is Mac's turn now. Mac just barely misses. He swings his hammer down and it sort of clatters against the side of the dude's armor, but doesn't actually impact enough to do any damage. And that will bring it to Gnoll number 4. And he is going to step out of the stable over at the other end and throw his spear at disadvantage because this is very long range. You guys are like 50 feet away. And he misses. The next guy comes out, does the same thing, but gets a natural 20.
Ooh.
See who he's aiming at.
I guess
That doesn't count. Okay.
Does he still have disadvantage?
Hmm?
Does he still have disadvantage as well?
Yeah, so, yeah, he had to roll damage. It did hit. Yeah, I counted the wrong way. It would have been natural 20 if it was advantage, but it was not. Thank you for pointing that out.
we situation's not looking good for us, so I'm saving every HP I can.
Alright. It is hit, though. And it hits Star Bear. So,
How much damage am I dead to?
no. It does 6 damage.
I'm at 5 health.
Hey, you're still alive.
Yeah, I think that we almost maybe need to run away.
Well, I mean, I told you, yeah. There's 33 of them, and you guys just kept running toward danger. So
It was bound to happen.
yeah. That's the 6th Gnoll's turn, and he misses. And that brings it back to Frank.
All right.
What's going on, Frank?
How many gnolls are in the first barn still? They're all still up?
One
No,
of them you got killed, I thought.
the first Gnoll Fleetwood cut his head off.
And are the other 3 from the other barn coming at us?
They all just stepped out of the stable and threw spears at you. One of them hit Star Bear, the other 2 they missed completely.
All right. Well, then, in the barn that we're currently fighting at, I want to run in and try to hit the closest gnoll to me.
Okay. There's a couple that are just like standing right in front of you, so.
Okay.
Or there's one standing right in front of you, one 5 feet behind. So, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, well, if there's one behind, no, I'll go for the one in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a 13.
That does not hit. He like blocks it with
Okay.
his shield.
Well, that poop.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
That's it for me.
And I guess it doesn't matter because you missed anyway, but you'd be rolling disadvantage because you have an arrow in one of your hands.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Okay. Yeah.
So what happens when you take an arrow to the knee?
Yeah.
And
Or the hand. The knee hand. The hand knee. It's Thalcum's turn.
Mitch? See, I think he fell asleep.
No, it is. Yeah, it's Hobbs.
Oh, I got confused.
I said Thalcum by accident.
Yes, you did. All right, so we still have 2 in the room.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 in the stable with you.
All right, closest one to us.
I'd be the one attacking Frank.
Yep.
That's a miss. And that'll actually make it his turn. He's gonna take a stab at you with his spear. What's your AC's 14?
Yeah, we only have 8 left. 8
Okay.
health left, so it's maybe fatal.
Let's see. No, he only does 3 damage.
Whew. I avoided Frank's flatulence.
Good job.
getting by the skin of our teeth here.
And that makes it the third Gnoll's turn. I believe he already threw a spear. Or he's the one that came up and stabbed the beam. So his spear is like stuck in the beam. So he's gonna go and try and bite Frank. And he does not hit.
Good.
He like forgets that he has to choose a spot where his snout doesn't get in the way, and he just sort of like punches your stomach with his nose.
That dick.
And that makes 6-star bear.
Hey, that dude that just tried to attack Frank again. I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
And I have the correct modifier this time. Hey,
That's a hit.
you're dang skippy it is. Let's see here. 1d. And because Frank is also attacking him, I believe I get to sneak attack. So 12
Man.
total.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I'm helping.
The particular one that just attacked him is actually at full health. He looks super healthy, but you stabbed him like straight through the eye and out the back of his skull.
Nice.
Did you stab him directly to death? Is the question.
Directly to
thing.
death.
There you go.
Do not pass go. Do not collect 200.
Yeah.
Damn, I really wanted to collect that $200.
That particular
It's the Gnoll. It doesn't get it, so you might get it. So.
Yeah. That Gnoll did not roll very well on his HP.
It's okay. He tried.
And now it's Fleetwood's turn. He's going to attack the last Gnoll in this stable. And he fucking hits. Dang.
Good. We need him to.
Fleetwood's doing work all of a sudden.
There's less columns in this barn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has got this last gnoll in this stable bloodied. He cuts like a huge gash on his chest. And then Mac hits another beam.
These guys.
I'm actually going to roll for damage on this one. Gonna have to start
On the-
punishing them for missing.
Roll for damage on the beam, or
On the beam, yeah. He hits the beam and you hear like a... It doesn't sound very
burning down
nice.
the house.
Yeah, this stable has actually got a little bit of charred burn damage. Charred burn damage.
Maybe I should have just lit a fire in here after all.
But the horses, man.
I'm feeling less merciful for the horses pretty quickly here.
Yeah, those dicks.
Yeah. You gotta decide which group's lives matter more. At a certain point.
Mine.
My group. Shit, that makes it Gnoll number 4's turn. He's gonna take out his bow. He misses. And Gnoll number 5 also misses. What the hell, guys?
It's about time, Dan.
You're supposed to be killing my friends! They all missed.
Good.
That makes it
Good choice,
Frank's turn.
Knowles.
My turn
Good
again.
choice, Knowles.
I
There's still
wasn't
one
even
more.
making those rolls up to save you guys. They actually all missed.
And there's one gnoll left inside this barn I'm in now.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay. Well, I can't attack him with my hammer,
hmm
but I can just run and tackle him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. Shit. It's another 13.
No, that's
That was a miss.
that's with your athletics modifier?
+5, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a
2
miss.
proficiency, 3 strength, yeah.
You go like just a little bit too far off to the side and you might have still tackled him, but he saw you coming and just sort of like sidestepped.
That dick.
Real quick question. Did I get skipped again?
What the hell? You're actually like in the correct spot now and I still skipped you. What the fuck?
That's fine.
I promise I don't hate you, Dan.
Who has the least health now?
That would
I
be
have 5.
Hobbs. Yeah.
All right, then Hobbs is gonna get it.
Man, find another way to phrase that.
Nice. Puts Hobbs up to 14.
And that leaves me with no spells. So good luck, everybody.
Some of his wounds
All
heal
right.
up and patches of his fur grow back. Alright. It's It's Gnoll number 1's turn. And for his turn, he stays dead. What an idiot. Okay.
Mm.
And
Good choice.
now it's Hobbs' turn.
All right, let's go fuck Galvatron right up his ass.
Nice.
That'll work. Seven damage. There goes 7.
There it is.
7 damage. And with that, Gnoll 2, or in this case, Gnoll 3, because he's the last one standing, goes down.
That's the last Gnoll in this area.
Well, there's 3 others that
in
are
this-
throwing
That's
spears.
what I mean, in this immediate area.
Yeah. No, they
I want his
already
head.
threw their spears really poorly and missed all of you guys.
I want his head
Uh,
too.
They're trying to
got an
shoot you
idea.
with arrows now.
I want to.
Okay.
Can we take one of those casks of liquor and set it outside this barn door, and then we're just gonna hide in the barn?
Okay.
And if
You'll have to
They,
like hunker down since these are stables. They're
oh, okay,
like
it's not like a barn.
Yeah, it's not like fully walled all the way up to the ceiling.
Well, it's
You-
currently it's past time.
Yeah. We could
Yeah.
conclude the battle before we go, unless that doesn't work for you.
No, it's fine. I just didn't know if you were
Yeah.
catching on. I didn't know how long 3 more Knolls were going to take.
No,
Too
it's,
long.
No, 2
should be
Knolls.
fine.
Too long.
Okay.
Just 2.
The 3.
Well, then let's go do the thing. 3.
It is 3.
There's 3 currently shooting arrows at you. Yeah, it would be. We'll go back to following appropriate order. It would be your turn now, Falcom.
Well, either I gotta try and run up on him, or I don't know what else we can do. So
You
I
said
think
you proposed setting a barrel down?
We could chuck a barrel.
Yeah. If you think somebody could chuck a barrel close enough to them, then I will delay my turn.
I mean, Chuck has the best chance of it.
Chuck a chuck.
He would have to throw it left-handed, and he's right-handed.
Oh shit.
Have you
Yeah.
seen his left hand?
Does anybody else have strengths?
My strength modifier is +0.
Okay.
Does anyone have
plus
not?
Okay. Well, then I guess over there and attempt to throw it as close as I
Wait.
can to them, and then light it on fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you could take like a few steps forward.
I have an idea that something we could do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the barrel and go tackle them with it.
What? Frank offering to sacrifice himself?
No, don't catch me on fire. No,
That-
this is
that-
a bad idea. Let's
yeah,
not
I
do
was saying
this.
that's what it sounds like you're offering here.
Because my thought was I'll tackle them, break the barrel on them, and then I run, and then you light them on fire. But that means I have to spend a round with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
Would I be able to do all that in a turn? Like to deliver a barrel and take an action to light it? I feel like that's much for one turn.
Do you have create bonfire?
I do.
Just Mustang them.
Yeah, let's just do that. I'll just create bonfire on them.
Yeah. I mean, somebody else could throw the barrel.
I don't have any strength, and I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'm willing
Well, if you
to,
remember the explosion from the arena, you know that you don't have to get it like directly on
Yeah.
top of them.
It's basically a fireball.
Yeah.
So if somebody
Oh.
who comes
But I
after
should
me-
stop giving you suggestions. You figure it out.
We could roll it.
Well, that was my idea. Is let's just get it close to them and I'll light it on fire. So
Whose turn comes closest to yours?
you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna attempt to roll a barrel at them. if you're gonna hold your turn.
Okay.
Was that still strength, you think?
Hmm?
To roll a barrel towards the group of gnolls?
I'll let you use like strength or dexterity. Strength would be like you throw it at them. The dex would be to like roll it successfully to their area.
Finesse a roll at them.
Finesse the roll towards them.
Yeah,
Do your best bowling impersonation.
that's right.
My best bowling impersonation it is.
Do the Fred Flintstone. Twinkle toes.
Twinkle toes.
That's like a recipe for success. You should never laugh at the twinkle toes.
You did so bad.
I tried, guys. I
You forgot the
tried.
twinkle toes, didn't you?
I forgot to twinkle toes.
You roll the barrel, and it like rolls over, and they're standing like in front of the northernmost building there. And the barrel like rolls, and it looks like it's headed straight for them, but then it sort of like veers to the right and stops right next to the hay bales next to the building. Looks like it might be close enough to get them, but you would definitely do significant damage to the barn.
Damn. Were there horses in that barn?
Yeah,
Worthy sacrifice.
there are 3 horses in the barn that you can see.
Well, I could try and roll another one at them, and
Yeah.
we can just see how it goes.
Okay.
And then everybody just needs to hide, take cover. So I might do that. See if I can roll one
Throwing it,
more.
I would make you take an action. I'll let you do rolling as a bonus.
Okay. I'm with it either which way. Oh,
Jesus,
Nice.
natural 20.
There we go.
there it is.
So I'm gonna say you roll it, and you have this look on your face like it's a gift, and you're so damn convincing that it just like it rolls and like goes right in between like the middle of them and bumps one of them in the foot, and they just look down at it, and they're like look at you and look down at it, and one of them picks it up.
I give them the thumbs up, and then I cast Create Bonfire.
Okay.
If everyone will let that slide.
Create bonfire is a cantrip, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, it's still a standard action.
Okay. So this is basically just gonna roll like a level 3 fireball, which you want to go ahead and roll for that. It should be
Yep.
8d6.
8d6.
Yeah.
Jesus. And just for fun, let's put my my bonfire damage on him too. So
Hey, that made a
30
difference last time, so.
33 damage.
Okay. And you said that's a 5-foot radius, right? The bonfire.
Crave on fire, yeah.
Okay. It's a big bonfire. 10-foot wide bonfire. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It doesn't say campfire, it says bonfire.
That's a far. It says it fills a 5-foot cube, so rather than radius.
Okay.
That's an okay sized bonfire. Probably small for a bonfire. Honestly.
It's an itty bitty baby bonfire.
It's a bonfire. Turn the lights out.
Okay, cool. The one that was holding it just, like, explodes. There's nothing left of him.
Yes.
The one, like, directly in front of him, like, his bottom half just flies forward, and he just like collapses and parts to the ground, and the other one just like catches fire and screams for a little bit before he falls over.
Good.
And the parts of the front of the barn and the hay next to the first barrel that you threw are on fire.
Well,
Did
let's
we
go
kill
put
all
that.
I'm gonna run over there, or whoever turn is next needs to run over there.
Yeah.
Move the barrel first, and then try to put out the fire.
Yeah. Okay. I would say it's free action right now.
So
Because
I'll
everything
go.
threatening right now is dead.
I'm gonna go and just try and put some fires out.
Okay.
I'm
You're
gonna
just waving
pull-
like this.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna
There
do it. I'm
is.
just gonna be like this. That's how I put fires out.
There are like troughs next to a couple of the buildings with water in them.
Okay. We'll leverage that.
Okay. I say like if you go for the barrel first and then you start
Yeah.
trying to douse
I'm
the
moving the barrel
flames with
first
the
because it's dangerous.
with the water. Let's say you successfully stop the barn from burning down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saved all the horses.
You do like a heroic pose and nod your head approvingly to yourself. And that's where we'll end.
We
Sounds good.
seriously need to go have a long rest.
Yeah.
Or at minimum a short rest.
A short rest would let me heal. A long rest would give me my rage charges back. But there's only 13 goals left.
How much town will be left after a long rest is the question.
Yeah, not much.
I mean, I think we could manage a short rest to heal up.
And that's assuming there's actually 13 gnolls left. Hopefully it's less. Dear God, I hope it's less. I hope he can't count.
I mean, I
know.
figure worst case there's like 20 left. Which
I hope he
isn't-
can't count in our favor.
We can say if you go forward just a little bit more before we end the session. When you go to like the moo cow place, you see that the cow was just mooing because of all the commotion and the burning and everything.
Oh, thank God the cow is safe.
Just seems a little distressed because of everything that's going on. There's not actually anything attacking him. And the same is for Bella when you go over to her house. She thanks you guys for saving her farm animals and offers you a place to stay and heal up for the night before you go and try to save the rest of the town.
I'm great with that.
That works.
All right.
Bam. Bam. Take a long rest. Firm.
Yeah, and that with taking a long rest at the end of the thing, we can start to tally up XP, but we can do that off stream.
Yep.
Okay. Goodness knows
All
we
right.
need it.
Thanks
Good
for
job.
watching us, friends.
Yeah. Got that long rest.
We'll be back Friday. And then
Where
Tuesday.
everybody's going to jail.
Everyone's going to jail in Alex's game.
Except for
You
me.
come through on, except for you. Oh, and I am technically a jailer.
For now, we'll
I'm a
see.
guard. Yeah.
That's the mystery.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Boy, I should watch those episodes.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Come by Tuesday for some more Shadowrun.
So actually
YouTube.
was
No, we're just taking a break. Adding
Oh.
some variety to spice it up.
Yeah.
yeah. Sticking with the retro game theme though.
Okay.
Shadowrun for Sega Genesis. My favorite game of all time.
Oh,
It's wildly great.
okay.
Yeah.
You're actually playing the classic. I wasn't, because there's the remaster or whatever for PC.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that one was really weird. It's like focused on PvP.
Yeah. Well, and then after that, there was another one. I think I had it on iPad, and it was a top-down RPG in the vein of like Baldur's Gate.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Also, I think, is it Path of Exile? Or Pillars of Eternity that I got for free from Twitch Prime? Pretty fun.
Well, Path of Exile is free anyway.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Anyway.
we'll catch you guys later.
Yeah,
We'll
Bye.
see y'all soon.
this will be up Saturday, Shadowrun Sunday.